I'm not giving you a fantastic example of how to do this calf stretch most optimally today, but you'll get the picture. And the reason is because this slant that I'm going to use as the example is far too aggressive to be able to get into. But ultimately, if we want to achieve the most optimal stretch in the calf muscle with no compensations through the foot or the midfoot, we want the foot to be in full contact with the surface that we're stretching with. A lot of the time people will dip their foot and stretch their foot off a step for things like plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendonitis, knee pain, foot pain, bunions, all these things that contribute to pain and weakness and restriction in the feet, and they'll stretch it off a step. The reason why this isn't optimal is because we're going to be putting a lot of strain in the middle part of our foot. Let's have a look. Let's think about this. The foot is now in space with my forearm being to the upper leg. There's all this gap in between that is folding and putting pressure through the middle part of the foot. And if you've got plantar fasciitis, it runs through the middle of the foot. So you're ultimately putting more traction and stress on this tissue if you stretch it like that. When you're not in pain, when you're looking to increase performance, tissue resiliency, pliability, strength, yeah, fine. Use a step, get strong in the forefoot. That is the ultimate goal. But if we want to stretch the calf, we want it in full contact with something. Like I was saying, this is a bit aggressive. You probably want it at 20 degrees, but ultimately the goal is to have it in full contact with the surface, leaving the leg straight and standing upright. That is it. If you want to get into the hamstring, all you'll do is bend the body forward. And then that starts putting more tension through the back part of the body, through the calves, into the hamstrings and into the glutes and the whole posterior chain. But when stretching the calf, please ensure that it's in complete contact with the surface that you're using to stretch it in, keeping the leg locked straight, and then just standing upright.